And let us go! 1 hour after qualifying, we all know the starting lineups, we all know what is happening tonight, and we all know we are ready for this race. Welcome everyone to All-Star Night here for the NSDCA and the Mountain Dew ARCA Custom Series. We will be heading out to Kansas Motor Speedway, as you see here. 27 laps in the All-Star Open, 54 with one pit stop, at least one pit stop in the All-Star race. We will be seeing a great race on for tonight. Hopefully some great battling and an all-time winner claiming that they could be the biggest all-star of the season. Thank you guys for tuning in right away. Nosler, I already know. If you keep spamming me, I'll have Yepes mute you again. But we will be going racing here shortly. Of course, 38 drivers, 27 laps. These 38 drivers are the ones that have not won a race this season. Top 10 from this race at the finish will continue on into the All-Star race with one fan vote. Fan votes will not be taken, will be taken right now, so you guys can drop the sorry. If you guys would like the to put your votes out now, so you guys can put your votes out now. I'll just let that kind of run. We'll pause it there. But you can put your votes out now. For the rest of this, we'll get that back up. So this is the second round. Second round of fan votes. We'll have two of these during the open, one at the beginning, one at the end. So give me your final votes here for the fan vote. Here at, well, this will be the last fan vote. This will be the last fan vote. Since the end, basically, that's just cheating. I think Butcher will count that as for him. Oh, whoops, for Mears. All right, I'll wait just 1 minute, one more minute, a couple minutes here. Get the votes going on through. Okay, that is not for. Oh God, 2. Okay, we'll wait for a few more. We got the Canuck from Anjado. That is Patrick Smith. One for Tib Foster. So it looks like Tib is in some well hands here right now, as he could be closing in on Fitzwater's lead, but as long as Fitzwater finishes in the top 10, however, or wrecks out, is the only way Foster will be able to advance. So that's the sad thing. Sad thing there. Fitzy will have to drive his heart out if he wants to help his buddy Tib Foster. There are, I don't know which one you're upping there, Fitzy. There are 5 races left in the NSDCA. We go to Charlotte next week. Well, next week in Universe. Then we go Kentucky, Talladega, Dover, and Martinsville. ARCA Series always has 12 races. So, all right, we got one more for Foster. I'll let all that I'll let all that go in. Oh, we got Alexander Rowe pops in out of nowhere. Good thing he's in this race. That's good. That's good. All right, we got Brady. Brady's back in. I think I know which one Brady's going to vote for, so I'm just going to put that down right now. Because Brady only likes me. We got another one for me. All right, and I just passed Patrick Smith, so poor Logan Cloud. All right, we got one more for Spurley. I think this will just let everyone get in. Let's take a look at the participants in here. We got Ryan Busher, Brady Burkhart, Fitzwater, Picard, Knight, Hagan, Smith, Yepes, Peter Onjak. We also got Alexander Rowe, who was not in qualifying. Thank you, Alexander, for catching in. Logan Cloud and the Nosler, yes. All right, so we will close that out. This is the final tally of the fan vote. So Fitzy has it all in control with Foster second, Morris third, Smith fourth. So we'll see 27 laps here. Let's flip it back to NR 2003, black screen, back in. Thank you guys so much for joining this. I won't be paying too much attention to the chat, as this is a real NSDCA race. So I will be using my regular announcing voice. Thank you guys for watching again. Thank you guys for joining. And we will get to watch this race here at Kansas. Let's speed this up a bit. So here we are, Kansas Motor Speedway. I'm going to actually let me get the the scoring pylon, the thing on top, the ticker. Let me get the ticker working here. Sorry, guys, a little bit of a. That was the one thing I forgot. That was the one thing I was missing. All right. Oh shoot. But it is Nathan Stapleton and Caleb Henderson on row 1. You have Blake Maurice, who was penalized 30 points and his spot in the All-Star race after a problem with his 11 car, and DJ Gibson rounds out the top 4. Let's get ready for 27 laps here at Kansas.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines fired here at Kansas. Stapleton and Henderson on row 1, Maurice and Gibson row 2, Mears and Kukal on row 3, Smith and Yo row 4, Quayle and Fitzwater row 5, Shearer and Kaiser row 6, Galloway and Ard row 7, Morris and Quayle row 8, Jackson and Lightning row 9, Hagan and Rogers in row 10. Logan Cloud you see starting in the back here, as well as teammate Tip Foster. Alexander Rowe, who is also in this stream, he is pretty far back. Mitchell Collins in the 94. Mitchell Collins rolls off, I think, 22nd alongside Sam Picard in 21st. Picard, of course, after that very hard Watkins Glen incident, was checked and released from the care center at Watkins Glen, and he is able to drive here in the All-Star Open. 27 laps. No pit stops in this, but it is 27 laps. The top 10 will advance to the next round. Thank you, phone, for doing that. This stupid phone, I swear. But 27 laps. We'll be going green here, and we'll be driving the heart out for all of these drivers. The All-Star Open is in the afternoon in Kansas, and the All-Star race will be at night. 54 laps for the All-Star race. Hope you guys are ready for a great night of All-Star racing here on the All-Star weekend. Here we go, coming around out of turn number 4. We're gonna get up to speed, and we are racing. Green flag is in the air. Green flag is out here at Kansas. Stapleton has Henderson right alongside him. Maurice stays there. They're going to go 2 by 2 into the corner, 3 wide a little further back with Matthew Eves. Nathan Stapleton pulls out, and look at Blake Maurice shoving that 97 to the race lead. Casey Mears in this 52 car is now up into 3rd. Patrick Smith moves to 5th. Gibson all the way back to 6th. Colton Yo has fallen back. Nathan Stapleton, Gibson falls back down, but it is Nathan Stapleton out in front. Blake Maurice 2nd. Casey Mears 3rd. 4th is Henderson. 5th Smith off of the corner. Huge advantage by Stapleton down the front straightaway. Mears jumps to the inside of Blake Maurice. 3 by 3 further back here. Morris off of the wall. Kaiser, a little bit of contact between the 27 and 55. And this big pack of cars. Tip Foster in the middle of that. Mitchell Collins, Johnny Zod, Matty Porta, Zachary DeLello. Many drivers, many all-stars in this race, but a lot of surprises up front. You see Casey Mears and Caleb Henderson in 2nd and 3rd. DJ Gibson also 6th. This 02 car, one of the worst cars in the series, has only made 1 start, but this 02 team is trying his hardest to get going. Here we go. We're going to get the ticker on. We are on to lap 3. I usually wait 2 laps, Peter. But we will be going. So the ticker is on. And now here comes Casey Mears. Casey Mears to the inside. Now he's going to get the huge run on Nathan Stapleton. And here comes the battle for the race lead. Nothing there. Mears loses it into the corner. Henderson uses the outside line to his advantage, trying to get around Mears. Battle for 4th is now Patrick Smith and Blake Maurice. There's 6th Yo, 7th Kukulon, 8th Gibson, 9th Fitzwater, and 10th Shearer. Bit of a gap between Shearer and Wyatt Quayle and Jake Galloway. You see that is the battle for the final transfer spot, and they go around! Casey Mears, Wyatt Quayle, they fly in! Big crash! Oh my god. Big crash here at Kansas. Big crash in Kansas, and everyone's destroyed. Oh my god, they were 3 by 3 all throughout the field. They were damaged. So many cars are damaged. Wow. There they go. Huge impact here at Kansas. And this will be pretty much the end of the day for everyone here. Jeff McReynolds in it. Tib Foster is in it. Let's take a look at all the drivers involved. Casey Mears will be out. Patrick Smith, his car is done. Wyatt Quayle is done. Larry Hagan, Sam Picard, Mitchell Collins, Matthew Eves, Derek Hamill, what was that? Who was that? Dale Lightning, Gatlin Downey, Tib Foster, Zachary DeLello, Jeff McReynolds, And we don't have many cars left. Logan Cloud is still in this. Logan Cloud is still in this. Logan Bradley is Jake Rogers. Alexander Rowe. Morris is destroyed. That takes out so many fan votes. Oh my god. We'll get a ton of replays on this. We will red flag it on the back straightaway with these guys, but that takes almost everyone out. We'll take the ticker off, but that almost everyone is destroyed. Nosler, you were not in the All-Star Open. You were in the All-Star race because you won. So, oh my, it must have started with Casey Mears and Patrick Smith getting together, but huge impact. We will red flag the field right here. Red flag is out. Pretend it's a red flag, but it's time to take a look and analyze this huge one. Who was the cause of it? It looks like it was Casey Mears. Casey Mears on the inside of Caleb Henderson here. So Casey Mears, he's battling for the second position. Battling for the second position. He slows down. There's a problem on the 52. Patrick runs right into the back of him. Look at that. The track just gets blocked. The track gets blocked. Oh my god. Oh boy. Track gets blocked. Tip Foster, Larry Hagan go flipping and spinning. Logan Cloud made it out of this, but everyone is destroyed. We'll take... Oh, wow, there was another crash further ahead, but the track just got blocked in front of these guys. And the All-Star Open's pretty much over. What a very, very hard impact. We're going to take another look at this, but let's go on board and see if we can hear anything on Casey Mears' car. This will be a crank it up type moment, but we're just going to listen and see what happened to the 52. Car it looks like he just lost power and then just into the pack. There's nowhere to go. Look at that. The track is blocked across it, and then everyone just starts getting hit. And these guys are traveling so fast into the corner, and it's just over with. Nosler, do you even follow NASCAR? You should know what the difference between the Open and the All-Star race is. Let's go on board now with Patrick Smith. Many drivers have been taken to the Infield Care Center. About 5 or 6 of them have been taken to a local hospital for further evaluation. We will get a list of those later. On board here with Patrick Smith. He was battling to the inside of Blake Maurice. Smith was one of the favorites for the fan vote. And you see Mears just slows down, doesn't even get out of the way, and there's just nowhere to go. These guys come in sliding on the apron. There's no grip on the track, and look at that. You cannot stop here when there's just so many cars in front of you, and everyone slows down. So many cars destroyed, and well, we'll get some more replays, but Patrick Smith has been one of the 6 taken to the local hospital. Tip Foster has also joined him there, as well as Larry Hagan, for that huge impact. We will go on board with very many drivers. We'll go on board here with Larry Hagan. He was in the 15th position for GMR Racing. And Casey Mears blows up. Now watch. Smith gets it, and you just can't see through the smoke. You're trying to get through it. You just run into it, and then everyone tried moving on the inside, and nothing happened. So Larry Hagan goes tumbling. He is taken to the local hospital, and that is very big. There was even a spin further ahead. We'll get replay of that later. But I'm gonna try to analyze this and see what what in the hell happened. But we'll get stuff. We'll get stuff for everyone. This will be a long red flag session. But Casey Mears just stalls it. I don't know who had nowhere to go. Oh my god, Picard flew right in. Look at that. They just stacked on in. Man. And just carnage. 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 Alright, we'll get an onboard here with the fan vote driver. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in this 59 cars. He got through the impact. As well as DJ Gibson, a great job for him. Oh, Kev Shearer hit the wall hard. You just see everyone flying in. Larry Hagan hit on his driver's side. And I think Jake Galloway just gets turned by Alex Kraft further back there. But oh my gosh, what an impact. We'll take a lot of... You know what? The All-Star race can wait. We need to take a lot of views of this. Oh my god. Who died? On board with Tib Foster here in this 40 car. But that 52, Casey Mears just did not make a move to get out of the way. He just sat in the middle of the track. Patrick tried to dive low, then Mears drives low. It just stacks everyone up down in turn one. You see, look at that. Tib almost made it through, hits head on. He is... Oh my god. You can't say this series is fake because that is Arca Breaks at its finest right there. Let's also go on board here with Zachary Dunlello. He was one of the fastest drivers we were hoping to see. Now, we need to take a couple helicopter shots of this. You see, everyone tried... Oh, Tib flew. Jeez, heavy impact. We'll take a few helicopter shots here. But I need to... We need to point out here... Whoops, wrong way. We need to point out what happened here between Sam Picard, Matthew Eves. Now, you see the car's going to head into the corner. He's going to head into the corner, and Picard goes to the middle line, but he's going to try to duck low. Matthew Eves is already low, and they make contact. Slide in. That's 135 miles per hour into Patrick Smith. Smith gets hit by Dale Lightning. 82 goes up. You see everyone. You can't really slow down on that apron. And Tib Foster, heavy impact. Larry Hagan is going to be checked into the hospital now. So is Casey Mears. Jake Rogers, you see, is up on top of people, and just carnage here at Kansas. Let's see. And who was the other part? It was Jake Galloway in the 39. Spin, you see him, great wreck avoidance by that 39. He just sneaks by. Larry is dead. Larry is straight dead. But no, it was Logan Bradley who just runs into the side of Alex Kraft and spins them all around. So heavy contact. Let's pause it. Oh wait, it's already paused. Let's pause that here. Let's take a look. Peter Onjak has announced as long as the 75 and the 40 are okay, they will be good. Tib Foster has been taken to a local area hospital. A lot of drivers are in the walls. You see Patrick Smith. Patrick Smith has been taken to the hospital. Larry Hagan as well. Sam Picard has been checked and released. The 94 of Collins. Matthew Eves has been checked and released. DeLello, McReynolds, they've all been checked and released except those three drivers. Larry Hagan, Tib Foster, and Patrick Smith, all taken to a local area hospital. We will have further details on that after the race, as soon as we can, actually. But now, who do we even have left in this race now? This is the real question. We have Nathan Stapleton up front with Caleb Henderson second, Blake Murray's third, Colton Yo in fourth, and DJ Gibson fifth, Zachary Fitzwater sixth, Ard seventh, Shearer eighth, Kukalon ninth, and Tyler Jones 10th. In 11th is Spurley Tube, 12th Kaiser, 13th Jackson, 14th is Logan Cloud, 15th Kraft, 16th Bradley, 17th Porta, 18th Wong, 19th Rowe, 20th Rogers, 21st Downing, 22nd is Camden Luca. Luca about to win it. But that will be 22 of 38 drivers left, 16 drivers DNQ. And to answer your question, Mitchell, I did nothing to the INI. It has never done this before. In all my test races, the biggest wreck I had was Paul Jackson T-boning the crap out of Logan Cloud. That, I don't know, but now, oh, Derek Hamill's going to bring his car back out as well. Now, this is the thing. Remember, Zachary Fitzwater is sitting 6th right now. There are realistically about 13 cars that are not 11 cars that are not damaged in this race. Zachary Fitzwater is one of them. If he can hang on up front, he's into the show. The fan votes that are sitting outside are Riley Spurleytube, Logan Cloud, and I think that's it. Spurleytube and Cloud are the only two, and Alex Kraft. Spurleytube, Kraft, and Cloud are in this. Right now, no, Kraft isn't. No. It's Cloud versus Spurleytube, and you also have Fitzwater in this. Right now, Logan Cloud leads that fan vote if Fitzwater advances. Logan Cloud has to finish on the lead lap for him to advance through with the fan vote. He will be allowed to go to a backup, just don't worry about it. And Spurley Tube is 1 vote behind Cloud at the end. Is it? Yeah, I think he is. The other 2, Fitzwater is also with the fan vote. If we don't go back green next time by, we will go back green. This time, lights on the pace car go out. So we now have, you see, Jeff McReynolds will finish 38th, DeLillo 37th, Sod 36th, Foster 35th. Eves will be 34th, Smith 33rd, Mears 32nd, Whale 31st, Picard 30th, Collins 29th, Hagen 28th, Lightning 27th, Galloway 26th, Morris 25th, and the 60. What's the 60? 60 of Ozkin is going to be 24th. Derek Hamill 3 laps down on the inside. So, a wild and crazy start to this is going to end with 24 cars left in the race. And only about 10 or 12 of them do not have damage from that incident. Of course, that wreck will be talked about probably until next season's All-Star race, and even then, we'll be worried about the big one. But this is the Open. You have to drive as hard as you can. Casey Mears, of course, is taken to the NASCAR hauler at the end of this race, and he will be talked to. If all three, if who are we looking at? If Fitzwater, Cloud, and Spurley all make, guys, fill in DJ. Oh my God! All right, here we go. Coming back to the line, 8 laps in. We're going to be on lap 9 and 27. We're going back racing. Green flag is back in the air here at Kansas. Derek Hamill very slow. Fitzwater has damage, I think. This 59 car has damage. He was slow on the restart, and this might cost the 59 everything. If he's that slow, they also get held up by Hamill. There you go. Stapleton, Henderson, Maurice, Yo, and Gibson, your top 5. Into 6th goes Ard. 7th is Tyler Jones. 8th, Kaiser. 9th, Spurley Tube. 10th is Porta. Fitzwater and Cloud have now dropped all the way back. That is 2 of them out of this race. As long as Fitzy stays on the lead lap, which he should have no problem doing unless they crash again, he should be good. Let's take a look at this top 10 now. Nathan Stapleton, the 97, who's been fought all season long, and of course fought with the 20 team. Colton Yo in this 86 car won the the Texas Star Racing, in this 86 car. He is now racing for the Open and looks like he'll make it in. Blake Maurice, of course, had the controversy, lost 30 points after Watkins Glen for a issue there in this 11 car. And now Colton Yo, beautiful move. He moves to the race lead. Maurice into 2nd. And now Stapleton drops to 3rd. Here comes Henderson now. He's going to look to the inside. You also have DJ Gibson. Look at this 02 car. He could easily make it into the All-Star race with this run. Right now, Tyler Jones is up here as well. There is Matty Porta. Porta is 8th. Look at Matty Porta right now in 8th with a damaged race car. This 20 team could salvage something big from this race. 9th is Riley Spurleytube, and 10th is Kev Shearer. Kaiser's dropped to 11th. Wong is 12th. Alexander Rowe 13th. Kraft 14th. Cloud 15th. And Fitzwater 16th. 17th is Luca. 18th is Kukulon. Kukulon with damage most likely will not make the end of this race. 19 is Rogers. 20 is Bradley. 21st is Downey. And 22nd is Paul Jackson. 23rd, Derek Hamill. Colton Yo pulled away, and look at DJ Gibson now in this 02 car. This team is now moved into 2nd for Everham Racing. The 39 car was taken out early in the race, was taken out in that first incident, but now DJ Gibson holding the torch for Everham right now in 2nd, trying to turn his entire career around, and DJ Gibson could easily make the All-Star race. 3rd right now goes to Stapleton, and 4th is that 45 right now. 45 of Caleb Henderson. Maurice drops to 5th. He's battling hard for 6th with Tyler Jones in 7th. 8th is Spurley Tube. 9th, Shearer. 10th is Porta. Jonathan Wong moves into 11th. Kaiser's dropped back. Logan Cloud is struggling in 14th. Now, Sebastian Kukulon. Fitzwater. As long as he remains on the lead lap, each of the drivers will get we'll just pretend they repaired their cars, even though it's pretty much a brand new car when they get in the race. You got Logan Bradley there, the 93, the 25, the 0. But it's all Colton Yo. We'll get a flyby here of the field. as they come off, and the top 10 is pretty much given as long as they don't crash, because there's only 10 cars without damage. But Colton Yo, could he be the one picking up the extra upgrade point? But look at DJ Gibson out of nowhere in this 02 car. Can this 02 of DJ Gibson go on and win this race? He is now chasing Colton Yo hard in through 1 and 2. Who would have thought these two drivers would be the ones fighting for this win? Stapleton 3rd, Henderson 4th, Maurice 5th, and Tyler Jones is in 6th. And 7th is Sean Ard, 8th Riley Spurley-Tube, 9th Shear, 10th Porta. You see the distance. There's 10th all the way back to 11th of Jonathan Wong. A very, very far distance back between them. So as long as these drivers maintain their positions and do not wreck, they are all in the show later tonight. Of course, after the big one, now the fans are wondering, is the night race going to be even more hectic than this one? This was a wild start, and Casey Mears blowing up, of course, was big. But that, as you see right now, these guys are running fairly clean, especially for the race lead. Maybe that is just because they know they're in the show. But you know, the further you finish in this race, the more you start up will be going. DJ Gibson with the huge move on Yo and a huge gain over him. And DJ Gibson takes the race lead with 10 to go here at Kansas. I just had a brain fart there. Colton Yo back to 2nd. Nathan Stapleton now in 3rd. Can this 97 car get back up to the race lead? The battle for 4th. Blake Maurice and Caleb Henderson. Henderson has only made 3 races this season. Of course, you see Sean Ard, Riley Spurley-Tube, Tyler Jones, Tornado as they've nicknamed him after the Rally Figure 8 races that we've seen. Right now, Tyler Jones up in 7th, running for Clay Motorsports, with Carson Bowers making his final start in the All-Star race. But this is the battle. DJ Gibson is the driver ahead. This 02 team has struggled all season long to even make a race. And right now, this 02 car is in the race lead. At Bristol, he qualified 2nd and finished 16th in his only start. Of course, this 02 team, they attempted 4 out of the last 5 races and have DNQ'd 3 of them. Now this 02 car is struggling. Paul Jackson is going to be a slow car for these guys, but it should be easy to get around him. There's also Derek Hamill. Gatlin Downey further back. Zachary Fitzwater is now ahead of Logan Cloud. It doesn't matter. Right now, Fitzwater is probably just keeping... I'm pretty sure Zachary's just riding the car out, just trying not to make sure he doesn't tear it up anymore. That'd be easy. Alex Kraft fighting Jonathan Wong for 11th, but this is going to be your top 10 as long as they don't crash. Let's get another flyby here. The field, I think I got it, but there's your top 10 running. Single file and a very big gap to the rest of the field. Now, there's Paul Jackson. These guys are locked in the top 10, but of course you have DJ Gibson. Now he's going to make a move on Paul Jackson. Colton Yo gets slowed up, and Jackson could be an issue. It's going to cost Yo 2nd, as there goes Stapleton, and now Stapleton's all over the back bumper of Gibson. Yo dives to the inside of Jackson. Now here comes Blake Maurice. Maurice into 4th. Can DJ Gibson hang on? He pulls away from Stapleton there. We're going to have 5 laps to go. You see three cars right there. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Yo, Maurice, and Henderson. Maurice, of course, with the win. Tyler Jones is up to 6th. Ard 7th. Spurley-Tube sits 8th. Shearer 9th. And Porta 10th. And there's the battle. Sebastian Kukulon. That's going to be for 11th for Kukulon. And 12th goes Alexander Rowe. So Rowe is trying everything he can just to prove this 89 car is pretty fast. The rest of the field all the way on back. As you see, this race, it really turned bad. Hopefully the All-Star race doesn't do this. But the All-Star race should be fun. 24 cars, less than this, and a lot of guys battling hard. So DJ Gibson trying to win, trying to pull the upset here in this 02 team. Can he do it for Everham Racing? This team was an upstart. He was not signed up for the beginning of the season. He was the slowest qualifier at Daytona when they got there. And he did not make Daytona through the duels. Right now, this 02 team, they've been struggling all season long. And if they can win, he could be... if they can win this could really be a turnaround for this team. Stapleton in 2nd. Stapleton is driving hard here in this 97. A huge run off of the corner here. And now Stapleton could get the win. Stapleton is going to have the faster car. He has the better equipment. And he moves DJ Gibson up the track. Side by side for the race lead coming around. 2 laps to go. Stapleton to the race lead. Can Gibson hang on? This O2 team has been fast in this long run, but Stapleton's even faster. Blake Maurice has cleared into 3rd. You see the battle. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. That's just where they're going to start, basically, anymore. But right now, Nathan Stapleton is now in the race lead. We're going to have 1 lap to go. Everyone is cheering on that DJ Gibson O2. Can he hang on? Gibson off of the corner. He's going to look to the inside. Coming around for the white flag here at the All-Star Open. Stapleton on the outside. Gibson on the inside. The inside line's the preferred line. Stapleton very slow through the corner. Gibson pulls away. And here he comes off of turn number 2. Stapleton lost it all. Something wrong with that 97. And DJ Gibson into turns 3 and 4. He will do it. Coming out of turn number 4, Gibson will pull off the upset. And DJ Gibson wins the All-Star Open. Stapleton, Maurice, Yo, Jones, Henderson, Ard, Shearer, Porta, and Spurley Tube, they crashed. There was a spin. Randy Kaiser's car destroyed, and Alex Kraft's car destroyed. So very close there, but it is DJ Gibson taking home the win in the All-Star Open. He will earn himself one upgrade point. What are they doing? Stop taking an extra lap. But DJ Gibson ends up with the win after a very, very harsh incident for everyone. There you see your top 10. They're pretty much all on the track right there. Gibson, Maurice, Yo, Jones, Stapleton, Shearer, Ard, Henderson, Porta, and Spurley Tube. These 10 drivers... Oh, geez, sorry. These 10 drivers, including Zachary Fitzwater Sr., will advance to the All-Star race. Thank you guys for tuning into the All-Star Open. It'll be a little bit of a break here. A bit of a break here. We're going to pause this. We're going to save it as Season 2 All-Star Open. We're also going to export the file, finishing results here. All-Star Open. All right. I will be... 94, you can't buy out the 94 car. But DJ Gibson pulls off the win. So there is the All-Star Open complete after just a shit show of a race. So I'm gonna do something for you guys real quick. Just while I get everything set up, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch that. We're gonna do that. We get save game editor out. I don't want end ratings to come out. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. What a dang race. Jeez. That was just a shit show. Alright, who was in? Stapleton was in. Kev Shearer was in. Colton Yo was in. Rip Patty Eves. Patty Eves' race. Fitzy's in. Mears is definitely not in. Henderson is in. Spurley Tube is in. Art is in. Nosler, I do have your special car in for the All-Star race since you painted it. I don't really give a damn. Oh my god. Porta is in. Randy Kaiser is in. Blake is in. Is that it? That's the squad? That's the squad. And DJ Gibson. So do we have 25 instead? Oh shit, we have 20. We don't have 25, do we? Who did I put in that isn't in? Shearer's in. Yeah. Right? Everyone's in. Everyone that I have is in. Right? Right? Right. Right. 25 out. 25 out? What do you mean 25 out? Riley made it in. Riley was top 10. Oh, Kaiser. Kaiser. Thank you, Butcher, for not lying. That's nice of you. All right, but as I set this up, I will set this up real quick for you guys. We got to go to the night race. 54 laps in the night race. All right, so I will be playing a small commercial, I guess, between hands, so you guys don't have to just watch me plug away at stuff and do stuff. There'll be a small commercial. I'll mute my mic. You guys can talk in the comments, and we'll come back. Get ready for the All-Star race. That's not how it starts. Oh, that's close to how it starts. Let's save that. Thank you. All right, let me get that commercial up. We'll get that up. We'll get that up. That's the wrong thing. No. No. I just broke it. Guys. I just broke it. Hey, look, it's gonna start at like 8:40 too. That's nice. All right. Let's see. Let me pause that real quick. So yeah, I'll show this commercial to you, I guess. Wait a minute. Hang on here. Don't worry about me right now. Don't worry about me right now. All right, fuck it. Okay, there we go. That should be good enough. All right, you guys can talk about whatever. I'll be organizing this stuff, and then let me get one more file in here. Then we'll be getting going. This is the most ghetto setup I've ever had, but you know what? To all of you who know me, yeah. All-Star open, thank you. All-Star open and All-Star final ruined. All right. You guys can chat in the comments below. Have fun. it, so thank you guys for tuning into that. I have the setup all ready. I will do something about this. Hang on, let me just zoom this back in real quick. But thank you guys who stuck through that. And we are getting ready for the All-Star race. Hopefully it'll be better than the last one, than the original. 24 cars. And we're getting ready to go green. Let's flip it back. NR 2003. Get ready for 54 laps around the Kansas Speedway here in the NSDCA All-Star Race. So, of course, you see the qualifying here. We will not be accelerating through the starting sequence. I will spend all 5 minutes talking, so have fun. Diego Yepes, two-time winner from last season and one of the fan favorites from last season to win the championship. Of course, he did not, and he will be starting this race on pole. Alongside him is Monster Motorsports teammate Jacob Edson. In row number 2, Tony Green, of course, the Daytona winner from last season, and Brady Burkhardt, the old fan favorite, starting in row number 2. Justin Knight, the former Formula 2 driver, starting in 5th, with Jay Jefferson, the defending runner-up, in 6th. Carson Bowers will be rolling off for Clay Motorsports in 7th, as Kalen Nosler bids a farewell to his own racing team as he partners with Sebastian Kukulon at the end of the season in the special paint scheme in that 24 car, starting 8th. Aiden Burkhardt, the rookie sensation this season, rolls off in 9th after winning 2 races early on, and AJ Jones, after winning what was just a cluster race of Salem last season. In row 6, you see Carter Friesen in that 91 in the Allegiant Airlines Chevy, and alongside him, Ryan Butcher. In row 7, you have Nathan Stapleton? Wait a minute. In row 7... Oh, shoot. I skipped a row. Sorry. Row 7, Peter Onjak rolls off in 13th, your defending champion, and in 14th, the All-Star Open winner, DJ Gibson. In row number 8, you have Nathan Stapleton, who finished 2nd, and Blake Maurice, who got penalized earlier this season but still made it into the All-Star race. In row number 9, you have Colton Yo and Tyler Jones, a very strong row 9. With row 10, Caleb Henderson and Sean Ard, 2 drivers who have not really ran many races. In row 11, okay, I thought it started. In row 11, Kev Shearer for Riggs Racing and Matty Porta finishing out or starting his race here. And finally, in row 13, Riley Spurley-Tube, who finished 10th in the Open, and your fan vote winner, Zachary Fitzwater. Let's take a look here to see. To start off, you see Peter Onjak in this 44 car. It has been confirmed. Tib Foster and Patrick Smith have been released from the nearby hospital, and they are sitting in the stands right now, ready to watch this race, just like the rest of the 28 drivers who failed to qualify for the 24 drivers who failed to qualify for this race. So Peter Onjak racing with a heavy heart. He thought both of his drivers were were in critical condition, but of course they are okay. They will be able to race next week. But after a scary crash that happened in the All-Star Open, the 44 team gets to race with a little less stress on his shoulders. Also in here, you see Aiden Burkhardt in the 16 car, a fan favorite to possibly win this race. This number 16 has been so strong in the past few past races. Of course, he's fallen from grace a little bit, but still trying to catch back up. You also see Carson Bowers, your points leader after Blake Maurice had his penalties. The 22 car will be rolling off, I believe that is 7th tonight, here at Kansas. In row number 4 alongside him, Kalen Nosler in that special farewell to his team, Nosler Arca Racing, as he will be combining with Red Bull Motorsports next season. This 24 car is rolling off in 8th. But of course, you can't start the race without talking about the dominant front row. Diego Yepes and Jacob Edson, the Monster Motorsports duo, in the 77 and 43. You will have to watch to make sure that these two won't be contenders all race long. And finally, you see back there in 24th, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. He is right now your fan. He was your fan voted driver in. After most of the other fan votes wrecked, even Fitzy had damage, but he will be able to compete in the All-Star race. 24 drivers for 54 laps. One pit stop will happen about the halfway point, but I've done tests and they should be able to make it on one stop if it goes green all the way. Of course, cautions, though, can throw a wrench into anything. Diego Yepes and Jacob Edson on row 1. The Monster Motorsports duo, will they be able to pull up and win tonight here in Kansas? 10 seconds to go before the commands. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for sitting through the All-Star Open, for sitting through qualifying, getting a record amount of people in qualifying. Let's go.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the engines fired here at Kansas. Diego Yepes and Jacob Edson will be the dynamic duo on row 1, but you see the brothers, Brady Burkhart and Aiden Burkhart, rolling off 4th and 9th. Nathan Stapleton's 97 blowing up on pit road, and Stapleton will not make the start of the show in that 97 car. Nathan Stapleton blowing up, and that will end his All-Star hopes. He raced his way in, and that will be the end. 97 car will not make the start, blowing up. So obviously the Open destroyed his car, so Nathan Stapleton will not start. We still have a full 23 car field coming to the green. That just means Colton Yo, Caleb Henderson, Kev Shearer, and Riley Spurleytube will move more towards the front. 23 drivers will take the green flag. Stapleton's car blowing up. This will be the end of his day. So comes short up in the Open, will not start the All-Star race. 54 laps, 23 cars. Who's going to win that ultimate grand prize at the end of the season? Here we go. Green flag is in the air, and we're racing at the All-Star race. Diego Yepes with a power move on the front. You see Jacob Edson holding the field up, and now he's going to dive it into turn number 1. He's going to follow right behind Diego Yepes with a big run off of the corner of the Monster Motorsports duo. He's going to be strong. Flyby of the 23 cars down the back straightaway. Jacob Edson now moves solidly into 2nd. Burkhart moves to 3rd. Justin Knight up to 4th. Tony Green drops to 5th. Carson Bowers moves the inside for 5th. 2x2, 3 wide off of the corner. Jay Jefferson into the wall. Tyler Jones as well. Kev Shearer into the grass there in this 90 car. They are all pushing Shearer. What are you doing, Kev? Oh my god. That was close. That was very close. Diego Yepes out in front, but here comes Burkhart and now Knight. They're going to move to the inside for 2nd and 3rd. Jacob Edson back to 4th. Carson Bowers 5th. Was there a caution? Did I see yellow lights? No. Okay. Diego Yepes leads. Burkhart into 2nd. Justin Knight up to 3rd. Edson 4th. Bowers 5th. Tony Green 6th. Jefferson 7th. Nosler 8th. Burkhart 9th. On Jack 10th. DJ Gibson already moved his car into 12th. A very strong run for this O2 car tonight. Bob, you will be able to get the Discord code at the end of the stream. I will give it to you in the end of the stream. Rest of the field, you see Matty Porta goes 3 wide. Zachary Fitzwater now has to move from the back. Blake Maurice's car is slow, but Kev Shearer and Tyler Jones have both fallen back after issues right away. Diego Yepes out in front, but now Justin Knight. Look at the Formula 2 driver here into 2nd for Justin Knight. And in 3rd is Jacob Edson, Monster Motorsports duo, still trying to contend. Here you see Carson Bowers, of course. Now he's making a move for 4th. Your points leader, can he finally win an exhibition race? Tony Green now is going to go for 5th. Green has not had any success outside of super speedways. Of course, this 52 going. God dang it, phone. I did have the Discord in this. I forgot to do it because I was rushing to get everything done last minute. 4-car battle out in front right now. Yepes, Edson, Knight, and Bowers, top 4 cars pulling away here. Now Edson moving into 2nd. Bowers 3rd. Knight for 4th. Tony Green up to 5th. Aiden Burkhart into 6th. Jay Jefferson 7th. Burkhart 8th. Nosler 9th. On Jack 10th. Gibson. Look at this O2 car. He's very, very fast right now. And he's moved his way up into 11th using the outside line now. Butcher gets to the inside of him. There's Caleb Henderson. Of course, Blake Maurice, AJ Jones getting a little close there. Coming up off of the corner. Sean Ard to the inside. Fitzwater bringing it up. And now Riley Spurleytube, it looks like an issue with this 28 car, has dropped all the way back. But now Diego Yepes out in front. Can Jacob Edson try to move him out? Carson Bowers 3rd. Justin Knight 4th. And Edson's going to have some momentum. This is the battle. right here. Of course, 54 laps. These guys are taking it easy, taking it nice and simple. They gotta last all 54 laps. Of course, the pit stop as well. Pit strategy, if it goes green flag, will be an issue. Yepes goes up the track, and here comes Jacob Edson. Edson is going to dive to the inside. Nothing there. Carson Bowers, they go 3 wide. Now Bowers. Shut up! Bowers is going to dive to the inside of Edson. Battle for second position. God, I hate this family. But now Carson Bowers is going to get to the inside of Jacob Edson, and that's going to be the move there in that 43, in that 22 car. He moves into second. I'm just going to close my damn door. There we go. That's better. But Diego Yepes has just pulled away. Let's get the ticker up. I forgot to get the ticker up. Sorry, guys. But Diego Yepes out into the race lead. Jacob Edson has been fighting, trying to keep these guys away from his beloved teammate. Right now in second. You got Carson Bowers third. Justin Knight fourth. Aiden Burkhardt fifth. Brady sixth. Here comes Jay Jefferson with a move on that inside line. He's going to try to push under Brady Burkhardt. Of course, Peter Onjak, the slowest of the 13 drivers who were locked into the All-Star race. He is now into the, I believe, 8th position. But up front, it is all Diego Yepes. The 77 team has been very, very strong this race. And right now, Yepes is looking to go and take it all. And already 9 laps in, he's moving with this race lead. Edson second, Bowers third, Knight fourth, and Aiden Burkhardt in fifth. Brady sixth, Jefferson seventh, Butcher eighth, Nosler ninth, Onjak 10th. Then you got Green, Henderson, Gibson, Friesen, Ard, Porta, Yo, AJ Jones, Maurice, Fitzwater, Spurley, Jones, and Shearer. As the field, Carson Bowers is going to make another move to the inside on Jacob Edson. And now Bowers is going to go hard. Aiden Burkhardt up the track. He's going to try to make the move now. Down the back straightaway, you see the rest of the field flying on down. But the Monster Motorsport duo already very strong here. First time any of these guys have ever ran at Kansas, at least in this series. And right now, here comes Jacob Edson. Edson's going to now huge run off of the corner, catching right up to teammate Yepes. And he might make his move here. Yes, he will. Edson to the inside, and that's for the race lead here at the All-Star race. Edson into the lead. Diego Yepes pulls second. Now Carson Bowers gets to the inside of Diego Yepes. That's for the second position. Justin Knight, of course, battling now. And you see further back as Bowers is going to clear Diego Yepes. The Burkhardt brothers are in this. Aiden Burkhardt and Brady Burkhardt, fifth and sixth. Carson Bowers out in front. Let's get a spectator view, a wide view. Here, and you see all 24 cars kind of spread out, getting into a pack. But now the points leader, Carson Bowers, is going to take it to the Monster Motorsports duo. Edson all the way up the track. That might be the wall. What a save by that 43 car. And Carson Bowers is now going to take the race lead here at Kansas. Aiden Burkhardt now pulling with Brady on that inside line. Edson very, very high up. Now Yepes is going to get a nose to the inside. He's going for the race lead now here at Kansas. Brady Burkhardt looking for 3 wide, and that's what he'll do on Aiden. As Jacob Edson pulls away. Yepes into the race lead, but this is the battle we want to see. Jacob Edson, Aiden Burkhardt in it. Brady's in it. Edson upside down. And a 3-car pileup. Do they all miss it? Sean Ard in it. Huge crash here at Daytona. Or at Kansas, whoops. Brady Burkhardt, Sean Ard, Aiden Burkhardt, Jacob Edson out of this race now. And Diego Yepes will lead him back around. And now, oh my gosh, we'll take the ticker off lap 14. But Jay Jefferson, wow, look at that top 5 now. But what an impact. Brady Burkhardt's day is done. Sean Ard's day is done. Jacob Edson and Aiden Burkhardt both out of this one. So the fan favorite Burkhardt brothers definitely not going to make it. And Jacob Edson is going to be out of this race. Was defending so well for Diego. And the 43 car will take his day done. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this will most likely be the beginning, the first round of pit stops. So that means we will have some green flag pit stops near the end unless we have another caution. But here we go. Everyone's going to pull onto pit road. Everyone's going to go onto pit road. And here we go. Everyone down. Everyone staying on the same strategy. We'll get the pit road cams here as the field of now, I believe, 20 will roll down pit road. Now, pit stops underway. Of course, you're gonna be seeing a lot of strategy here. Will we go 2 tires? Will we go 4 tires? Will we go no tires? What will happen here? I think Bowers just teleported in his pit box. I think Bowers might have just screwed himself over. I'm not sure. I don't know. You see a lot of drivers in the back going to come out. Diego Yepes will lead us out. Jay Jefferson second, Butcher third, Onjack fourth, Henderson up to fifth, Knight sixth, Porta, Friesen, Gibson, and Fitzwater your top 10. And I'm fairly sure Carson Bowers just teleported in his box. I'll go check that, but I think that's good. Brady Burkhart is in the infield care center. He was awake and alert. He got out of the car under his own power. So did Sean Ard. So both of these guys should be okay. Also, Carson Bowers. We're just gonna take a quick replay of Bowers here. Yeah, watch. Bowers was on pit road. He came in. He slid in. And then he just teleports. So I think Bowers is out of this race. Out of this one. Yeah, he's gonna go a lap down. So Bowers loses it. That puts Jay Jefferson knocking on the door of the 77. What is Tony Green doing? But everyone coming back up to speed. We'll get a replay of that caution. And then we will get back to this green flag. Let's see what happened here. Bowers, no, we need. Let's go Shear. Why not? Okay. Where are the people? There's the people that damaged. Okay. So this is what happens here. We're gonna take a slow. We're gonna slow-mo this from this camera angle. Justin Knight's in the wall there, but you see Jacob comes down on Aiden Burkhart. Jacob comes right down on that 16 car, and they're just gonna make contact. Aiden's into the wall, Brady's into the wall. Beautiful wreck avoidance by Justin Knight there, but Jacob noses it into the wall, flips it, almost gets on top of the 99 and 16. Of course, Justin Knight, thankfully, beautiful by that. Jacob Edson lands back on top of Brady Burkhart. So we'll get another replay of that there. Oops, shoot. Let's get an onboard here. Let's get an onboard here with Aiden Burkhart. You'll be able to see what was happening here to Edson. But you see they are 3 wide. Aiden has really nowhere to go. Aiden's going to go right on in, and Jacob just runs into him. So I don't know who's to blame there. You guys can decide that, but Aiden Burkhart, Brady Burkhart, Jacob Edson, Sean Ard. We'll take a replay of that Ard hit. But that will be our first caution. Back. Why is it back? Alright, on board here with Sean Ard. He was in the 17th, 18th position. And down through the tri-oval they go. He's just getting passed on the inside. You see they're all just going to collide there. The smoke comes in. Ard's running the outside line for some reason or another. Comes in. Brady just slides down and just hits him. Kev Shearer also gets some damage. Tyler Jones as well. But yeah, everyone should be good. Brady Burkhart, Aiden Burkhart have both been checked and released from the infield care center. Jacob Edson and Sean Ard are the next ones up, but both of them were able to drive their cars. Well, Jacob was able to drive his car back. He said everything's good. He's just shaken up, so glad those 4 drivers are okay. But we'll get you back. You know what? We're not even going to accelerate through this. There's been so much this race, I can talk for hours. I'm kidding. I won't talk for hours. I'll just talk till the end of this race. But it will be, this is your starting grid coming back. Diego Yepes is out in front, and you have Jay Jefferson in second. Jay has come out of nowhere. Then you have Ryan Butcher third, and Peter Onjack, your defending champion, in fourth. Caleb Henderson, the driver who has something to prove. He started his own team, is running for Rookie of the Year, but is second last in the Rookie of the Year standings. Oh, geez, as he has only started 3 of the 8 races this season. Right now, he is in the 5th position. Lights on the pace car have gone out. Justin Knight in 6th. Matty Porta up to 7th. So the 2 road course guys who ran in Europe a lot together racing, they are 6th and 7th with Carter Friesen 8th. No. Oh, that was close. DJ Gibson 9th and Zachary Fitzwater 10th. Yo is 11th. Green 12th. Spurley 13th. Nosler 14th. Maurice 15th. AJ Jones 16th. Tyler Jones 17th. Kev Shearer in 18th. Carson Bowers, mechanical issue under the hood of the 22. You see the team going to work there. So Bowers' day is pretty much over. Jacob Ensign will be out in 20th with a camshaft issue. The clutch is gone on Aiden Burkhart in 21st. Sean Ard and Brady Burkhart out in 22nd and 23rd. And Nathan Stapleton in 24th. Of course, did not start the race. So, lap 17 of 54. We still got a long race to go. Long race to go. Hope you guys are ready to see some more racing here under the lights at Kansas. Coming out of turn number 4. Once again, Diego Yepes, Jay Jefferson, Ryan Butcher, Peter Onjak, Caleb Henderson. Top 5. Green flag is out in the air here at the All-Star race. Peter Onjak with the early jump. Onjak goes all the way to the inside on Butcher for the 3rd position. Now Peter Onjak is going to dive to the inside on Butcher. And there it is. Here comes Jay Jefferson. Jefferson has not been up front. And look at this. The big 3 from last season. Jay Jefferson, Peter Onjak, Diego Yepes. 1, 2, 3 here at the All-Star race. It looks like Peter might be regaining his old form. Ryan Butcher hard into the outside wall. And that's going to lose him some spots. Carson Bowers is also back out on the track. He is now 1 lap down. And he is still running. They were able to fix whatever was under the hood on there. Jay Jefferson with the outside move. Can he make it stick on Yepes? He will. Jay Jefferson, your new leader. Justin Knight is into 4th. Look at this 9 car. He has not been that strong on ovals. He moves himself into the 3rd position. Peter Onjak drops to 4th. Caleb Henderson 5th. Butcher back to 6th. Friesen up to 7th. You see Zachary Fitzwater, DJ Gibson battling for that 10th position. So Fitzy starting 24th. This could be a career night for that 59 team. Justin Knight dives to the inside of Yepes. Something happened on that pit stop to Diego's car because he has just backed himself up. He's now 3rd in line behind Jefferson, Justin Knight. Now Peter Onjak looking to attack him. Caleb Henderson, a strong run right now in 5th for this 45 guys. Ryan Butcher is dropping back. Now Carter Friesen. Carter Friesen, of course, moving to the inside with Tony Green. Matty Porta there. Fitzwater and DJ Gibson battling for that 10th position with Blake Maurice, Kalen Nosler there. So Fitzy is trying to prove himself, show that he's a very strong guy. Now Diego Yepes backs this field up. There is 2nd through 5th right there as Jay Jefferson tries to pull away. But right now, Jay Jefferson, can he try to hang on and win here at Kansas? Yepes is just getting pushed through the corner by Knight. Now Justin Knight's going to use the number 9's power right to the inside, battle for 2nd here at Kansas. Peter Onjak 4th, Caleb Henderson in 5th. Matty Porta now moving into the top 10 is Ryan Butcher. I think something, when Butcher hit that wall, that really screwed him up because now he has lost a lot and they might go 3 wide here. But that outside line momentum, huge move on that 01 car. But now they might go 3 wide. Yes, they will. Porta and Fitzwater split. Maurice and Fitzwater split Porta, but now Fitzwater drops back into the wall, goes the 59. That might be his day done. AJ Jones onto the apron. That's not a good sign because the AI does not know how to work the apron. I heard a car get into the wall up here. Someone got into the wall up here. Diego Yepes trying to use any line he can, trying to get up here. Caleb Henderson, he's going to have help from Justin Knight. And here they go. Now Caleb Henderson making a move for 2nd. And that he will on Diego Yepes. Henderson takes the lead, or takes 2nd. Yepes drops down to 4th. Tony Green got the wall there. Now Peter Onjak pushing Justin Knight all the way along. I just dropped my controller. But into the corner they go. We'll get a flyby, or we'll get the ticker back running here. Caleb Henderson now and Justin Knight. That's side by side for 2nd. The Chevys are trying to show that they are a powerhouse tonight. But Jay Jefferson is just running away with it. Jefferson is enjoying the battling, and he's right now holding this race lead. Justin Knight moves to 2nd. Peter Onjak up to 3rd. Can Peter win this to save this team? Of course, you know the 44 team has really been struggling all season long. Even all of Anja Auto has been struggling all season long. Peter was for sure Patrick Smith would be able to race himself in, but Casey Mears got in the way of that. Peter knows he has 3 torn up race cars going back to the shop. This team knows that he has been struggling all season. He knows that he needs to start putting in the effort and putting in these wins. There he goes into 2nd over Justin Knight. And Peter is on a mission. Started 13th. He's up to 2nd. And now he's going to chase down Jay Jefferson. Diego Yepes dives for 3rd. Caleb Henderson using the outside line. There's Carter Friesen getting into this. Ryan Butcher as well. Colton Yo, DJ Gibson, a lot of the guys that were in the open don't look like they'll be major contenders here. But here comes Peter Onjak. He's going to have the momentum. You see Diego Yepes, the big three, is 1-2-3 once again in the All-Star race. Jay is holding on. We are halfway through the All-Star race now. Jay Jefferson leads. Onjak second. Yepes third. Justin Knight into fourth. You see Ryan Butcher now making a move on Carter Friesen. That's for the fifth position. Henderson back to seventh. Kalen Nosler now battling Tony Green. These guys could go three wide, but let's get back up to that battle for the race lead. Here comes Peter. He has some momentum getting help from Diego Yepes. Justin Knight and Ryan Butcher do not count those two out. Knight has been a very big threat all race long. Of course, these guys know. Everyone knows they're going to have one more pit stop in this race. They pitted on lap 17. That still leaves you with about 35 laps of fuel that you have to save. No one's going to be able to save that much. The most you can save is maybe 28 or 29 laps. So these guys are going to have to pit with about 6 or 7 to go unless there is a caution. So I think everyone hoping for a caution. Keep this race exciting for the fans because you don't know what those pit stops might do. A battle for the race lead. Yepes just makes a clean move on that 21. Goes to the outside. Jay is going to try the crossover. Nothing there. And Diego Yepes back into the race lead here in this 77 car. Jefferson second. Onjak into third. Knight fourth and Henderson fifth. These fans are on their feet. They've been seeing some great racing for this race lead. Among the sport's best, Diego Yepes, Jay Jefferson, Peter Onjak. Even surprises Justin Knight, Caleb Henderson have been mixing it up with these guys, and Ryan Butcher is a close driver behind. Let's get a flyby here of the field, the top 22. You see everyone fighting hard. It's a pretty big distance between the top half of the field, bottom half of the field. Knight might have gotten pushed a little bit by Caleb Henderson, but this is the battle for the top 7. You see the 7 right there, then Kalen Nosler to 8th, Spurley Tube up to 9th, and all three Texas Star Motorsports cars got into the All-Star race. I am stuttering. Colton Yeo, of course, in 10th. You see 3 wide. AJ Jones getting real close to his own car there. I think he moved Matty Porta out of the way. So AJ apparently thinks less of Porta than he does himself. There's Carson Bowers. Bowers might be an issue in this, especially for him. Very strong. Jay Jefferson, we missed it. We'll go back and replay that in a little bit here, but Jay Jefferson now in the lead. Onjak second. Yepes is falling back. Justin Knight now gets around him. Yepes goes up. Here comes Caleb Henderson. Ryan Butcher now. Can Justin Knight be the dark horse? But of course, can this 45 be the dark horse? Caleb Henderson has been just as good as Camden Luca this season, and neither of them. A combined race total of 5 races made by both Luca and Henderson. Not even enough to... Even them running the same car would not have made every race this season. This 45 team has been torn up, has been bashed, has not made a race. Too much, and right now he is in 5th. Peter Onjak, though, you remember Martinsville, the greatest stream, well, that was the first stream of all time, of this series, of the actual stream. Jay Jefferson and Peter Onjak in the cluster that was Martinsville. Peter Onjak was able to hang on and just barely hold off Jay Jefferson. Right now, Jefferson is in the race lead. Jefferson leads. Onjak second. We're coming around. Next time to buy, it'll be 20 laps to go. Jefferson wide. Here comes Peter Onjak using the inside line to his advantage. Can this 44 car get up there and win? Diego Yepes fighting once again with Justin Knight. Battle for third. That's going to be Diego Yepes clear into the third position. Justin Knight is going to try that outside line. Nothing there. Barely any grip. Right now, Carter Friesen 7th. There's the battle 8th, 9th, and 10th between Nosler, Spurley Tube, and Colton Yeo. Tyler Jones there. Couple guys, that is some squirreling right there. But it looks like this field, as you see it right now, they're starting to spread out. AJ Jones is down pit road. Jones will might start the pit stops. Jay Jefferson now, look at this distance. And here they go. Are they coming in? Or are they're just slow? Okay. Peter is chasing this 21, but look at this battle. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Yepes, Knight, Henderson, and Butcher. This is the battle everyone's looking at on the track right now. Caleb Henderson gets a shove by Ryan Butcher. Knight 3 wide for the 4th position. What a run there. Knight, what a save by Knight. 3 wide there. Butcher, Henderson, Justin Knight. Who's going to come out on top? It will, of course, be Ryan Butcher. Knight drops to 6th. It looks like his car might be going away on him. But the big three, the old big three, are now 1, 2, 3. Jefferson, Onjak, and Yepes. Everyone loved watching these battles last season. Of course, Onjak, 4 wins between these drivers last season in 12 races. They won a full 1/3 of the race, and they finished 1, 2, 3 in the standings. Now Diego Yepes, he dives it to the inside of Onjak. That is the battle for second. If these guys can come in together and come out together, this could be the greatest finish in the history of the NSDCA. Jay Jefferson in front, Yepes second, Onjak third. We wanted an all-star race. We knew we wanted it. We just didn't know how we wanted it. Kansas was a great pick by this team. Right now, Diego Yepes is going to make the move. Yepes was holding back, saving those tires, and he will take the race lead from Jay Jefferson. Onjak has now dropped back. He's going to just try to keep it calm. Caleb Henderson now into 4th. Justin Knight 5th. Butcher 6th. Friesen 7th. You see Riley Spurley too. He's starting to catch up to the back of Carter Friesen. That could be a battle now, getting the top 8. Of course, everyone else just kind of battling amongst themselves. If you don't finish first, you really just do not get anything. First gets 4 upgrade points, 2 team upgrade points. Second gets 2 team upgrade points. Third gets 1 upgrade point. So it's not really big prizes for second and third. And if you finish 4th or back, you get nothing. You get nothing. Diego Yepes in the race lead. We are down to 15 laps to go. Can Yepes hang on? These guys all know pit stops are coming soon. These teams are getting ready on the walls. They are ready to possibly win this race for their team. Spurley Tube might have gotten into the wall there. Galen Nosler, back there. It doesn't matter. We're watching the battle for the win. Diego Yepes in the race lead. Jay Jefferson second. Peter Onjak third. People questioned, can the team, the merger between Jacob Edson and Diego Yepes with a part-time driver of Paul Jackson, hurt Diego Yepes' chance for wins? He has not won this season, but he is a championship threat, and right now he's showing it, leading the All-Star race here, coming to the end. Jay Jefferson now trying to bring it in. Peter Onjak carrying some speed up on this 21 car, but he just lays back. I think everyone's just trying to keep it calm, drive their ways to the end. They know pit stops are coming up. We'll get a further out view of this, and you see the rest of the field just kind of spread out. But Diego Yepes, can he hang on? Jefferson second, Onjak third. There's the battle for 4th now. Justin Knight, Caleb Henderson, the 2 Chevys that are surprising everyone, especially with Caleb Henderson. And he knows he has something to prove for being in the series. They go. Oh, Butcher almost runs right into the side of that 45 car. Diego Yepes will start pit stops. Yepes is in the 77 car. Will anyone else come in? Kalen Nosler comes in with him. Kev Shearer comes in as well. This will be pit stops. Peter Onjak now diving to the inside of Jefferson. They're trying hard. This will be the make or break. This will decide what happens here at Kansas. Peter Onjak, Jay Jefferson. They won't have to pit after this. Peter Onjak and Jefferson, they're going to bring it down pit road. Yes, Onjak brings it down. Justin Knight will stay out. Matty Porta will stay out. And everyone else ducks on in. So Onjak leads the field down. This will be the busy group. And here we go. You see Fitzwater's in, DJ Gibson's in, AJ Jones, and Justin Knight. Matty Porta are the 2 that have stayed out. Knight is going to bring it on in this time. Of course, Matty Porta is going to bring it on in. Here is Diego Yepes. Yepes, if he can stay in front of Peter Onjak. There's Kalen Nosler as well. Onjak is out. Onjak is coming out of pit road. Diego Yepes just hit turn 3. Onjak is going to lead this race. A huge pit stop by that 44 team. There is Yepes. Can Onjak get out and stay ahead of Yepes? It's going to be close coming down this back straightaway. There's Peter Onjak. Diego Yepes just a little further back. Can Onjak do it? They're going to get into the corner. Peter Onjak has taken the race lead on pit stops. Diego Yepes second. Jay Jefferson falls to third. Henderson fourth. Friesen to fifth. Spurley Tube sixth. Nosler seventh. 8th. Kev Shearer comes out of nowhere into the top 10. Who fell back? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Butcher isn't the leader, right? Okay, no. Butcher is not the leader. This is the battle for the win right here. Diego Yepes, Peter Onjak is the battle. Can Peter hang on? This is going to be the test of Onj Otto's power. Patrick Smith, he knows he wants to see Onj Otto get some success in this race. He knows he wants Onj Otto to get success in the series because Patrick Smith will stay. Jay Jefferson has dropped all the way back to 5th. Jefferson is done from this unless there's a caution. You see the distance. Justin Knight, Caleb Henderson, Jay Jefferson. It is a 2-car battle. Onjak versus Yepes. Whoops, I took the ticker off. We still have 8 to go? I think 8 to go. 8 or 9 to go. Peter Onjak has to hold on over Yepes. Yepes has the superior car. Peter Onjak may have the superior driving style. Onjak versus Yepes for the win. Back and forth, Jay Jefferson makes a move on Caleb Henderson. Rest of the field going down. There's Fitzwater. DJ Gibson moves to the inside of Jones. Jones will come home 17th. Ryan Butcher falls to 18th on pit box. Carson Bowers is back in. But here is the battle. Peter Onjak and Diego Yepes. Who is going to win it? Yepes gets a nose under him. Pushes the 44 up the track. They're going to be side by side down the back straightaway. 6 laps to go here in the All-Star race. Diego Yepes is trying to make history and just dominate this series. Peter Onjak, he's trying to pull this team up from the ground. Here comes Yepes off of the corner. He pulls away from Onjak very fast. Very, very fast. But you see, there is no chance. Caution needs to come out now for Justin Knight, Jay Jefferson, Caleb Henderson, anyone else to have a chance. Yepes is pulling away. Diego Yepes has distanced this 44 car. Does Diego have the superior drive? Does Peter have anything left for that 44 for that 77 car? He has dropped back a whole heck of amount. From last lap, 0.32 seconds last time by, drops to 0.66. He lost half. Peter Onjak lost half of his time against Diego Yepes. 5 laps to go. Coming around to 4 next time by. Yepes is trying to win this for Jacob Edson. Peter Onjak is trying to win this for all 3 of his wrecked race cars. Diego up the track. Could that be what he needs? Peter Onjak. Yepes touched the wall there coming off of the corner, but I don't think it hurt him much. That's the distance for the win. Diego Yepes, I don't think Peter Onjak has anything for this 44 car unless he starts driving it hard and driving it fast, and Yepes needs to make mistakes. But we all know Diego Yepes is not a driver who makes mistakes. Right now, Peter Onjak is trying everything he can, but Diego Yepes is pulling away. Peter had the race lead for a little bit by pit stops, but Yepes blew right past him, and he has 3 laps of racing to go. Yepes goes very high. Peter Onjak running a different line. Yepes almost to the wall there. There's Carson Bowers coming back out. Will he be a problem here? I think that might have brought Peter back within a second of him, but Carson Bowers almost took out that 44. Coming around, it'll be 2 laps to go here at the All-Star race. Bowers drops behind Onjak. He knows he's going to let these 2 battle it out. Onjak caught Yepes by half a second last time, or 0.4 of a second. Can the 44 do it? He's running a bit of a higher line than Yepes. You see, that could prove big down the back straightaway. The 44 is catching, but does he have enough time? Diego Yepes down into 3 and 4. We're coming to the white flag this time by. Yepes versus Onjak. Onjak's trying everything he can. He's going to have 1 last lap to do it. Yepes has to screw up badly. White flag, final corners here. Yepes into turn number 1. He hits it perfectly. He's been perfect all race long. Onjak tries everything he could, walks it high. Down the back straightaway. Diego Yepes, he started it on the pole. Monster Motorsports has been dominant all season long. And finally, at a turn number 4, Diego Yepes will win the first All-Star race. Onjak second, Knight third, Jefferson fourth, Henderson fifth. And the rest of the field goes across the line. Diego Yepes, your All-Star race winner, held it at the end. Great pit stop by the 77 team. This team has been driving all hard. Peter Onjak, you know he has to be crying in that cockpit right now. He knows that might have just lost him a contract with Patrick Smith. That might have just lost him a contract with another driver. That might have just lost him everything from his team. Peter Onjak second in the All-Star race. Justin Knight with a surprising third place. You can take a look there. Jay Jefferson 4th, Henderson 5th, Spurley Tube 6th, Nosler 7th, 8th is Friesen, 9th Yo, 10th Fitzwater. 11th is Shearer, 12th Green, 13th Maurice, 14th Jones, 15th Gibson, 16th is AJ Jones, 17th Ryan Butcher, then Matty Porta and Carson Bowers, the last drivers. Then Jacob Edson, Aiden Burkhart, Sean Ard, Brady Burkhart, and Nathan Stapleton, your final drivers. Thank you guys for watching. Great race at the All-Star race. And now... Peter, I gotta drum up some drama, man. Come on now. But what a race. We're gonna pause it. We're gonna save it, because what a beautiful race. Ah. All-Star. Peter, DM it to me so I can, announce it. All fun. But thank you guys for watching. That was... Okay. Do you guys think that was a good race? Because come on, I heard Colton Yo before. Colton Yo before it was like, oh, I want 3-wide racing. And I was like, no, I want good racing. And that was good racing. These guys started catching each other from through the pack. The big 3 battled. And, it was great. 9 out of 10. Screw you, Logan. But, oh my god. Diego Yepes pulls off the straight win. Peter Onjak second, Justin Knight third, and everyone else. I have a question, guys. I have a real question here. Before you start, all of you that have announcements for your next season stuff, DM it to me in Discord and I will announce it on stream, because it's better than just having to reach out, because I can do it aggressively. But I have a question for you guys. You see that this track is pretty good. Of course, I might have to fix the day race a little bit, but this night race was good. Would you guys be opposed to me keeping the All-Star race, at least for the ARCA series, at Kansas? Because this was an outstanding race, especially with the pit strategy, with racing, and all that stuff. Nosler already saw. I'll announce everything basically at the end of the stream, with about 5 minutes left in the stream, but thank you. Wow, Friel. Wow. Gibson, you win the race and you don't want to stay at Kansas. Wow. But what a race, guys. What a race. So here it is. Sorry, I'm answering a message, but we had 2 new people join the stream, Luke Rainey and Bob NASCAR. Yes, we are saying yes to stay. We had a huge pile up. Drivers could have been killed in that, but it was a great race. The Open was a little mediocre near the end, but it was great racing all the way through. And of course, this race, I've been waiting all season long to do it, and I can't wait for it again. But it was great. Great race, great season. And yeah, so Diego Yepes gets his 4 upgrade points, 2 team upgrade points that he's allowed to use at ratings day. Peter Onjak will get his 2 own personal upgrade points, and Justin Knight will get his 1 upgrade point for finishing third. Of course, everyone else does not finish, and 5 teams go home with destroyed cars, but a great race nonetheless. Now, for everyone who is in here, I will be going through. Some of the announcements for some of the teams here, and we will get it. Yes, to Kansas staying in the All-Star race. So I think everyone's pretty happy with Kansas staying in the All-Star race. Diego Yepes gets to take home a All-Star race victory. Beautiful. That really cements him as one of the top drivers in this series. Now we'll go on to... This is the All-Star race. Colton, you ended it. You got in at the end of the races. So the first thing, there are a few pieces of news here. Sebastian Kukulon and the Red Bull Motorsports team have announced that they are merging with Nosler Arca Racing and the 24 team. And Diego, yes, you can. And they are moving to Chevy next season. The Sebastian Kukulon and Kalen Nosler are moving to Chevy next season for the Arca series. Next up, look at this. Riggs Racing. Logan Cloud from Andre Auto has stated that he is looking into purchasing Riggs Racing as his own team. So that could be really good for both Logan Bradley, Kev Shearer. Possibly could even keep them full-time for Riggs Racing, of course. But it is a great race. Also, Diego Yepes, on this stream, if you notice, we are going to reveal the 8 new paint schemes. The 8 trucks. The 8 trucks I have painted so far. I skipped them. Are you guys ready to see this? Here are the drivers. Diego Yepes will be driving in the number 8. Ryan Butcher has the 01. Jacob Edson moves to the 10. Jay Jefferson to the 21. Carson Bowers to the beautiful Verizon number 25. Peter Onjek to the 44. This right here is the big news. Diego Yepes has reached out to his younger brother and is bringing Marcus Yepes into the series. Marcus will drive 4 races for the 77 truck in the truck series, as well as, I believe, driving the 77 full-time for Monster Motorsports in the ARCA series. Also, I don't know if I gotta wait for Peter to bring in stuff. Yes, I know. This 25 is a sexy boy. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, I'm awaiting words from Diego. I think I have those. No, I don't have those. Diego, where's my words? Alright. Just got word from Logan Cloud as well that Riggs Racing has been bought out by Logan Cloud and will change its name to Cloud9 Autosport next season. Also, we're looking at everything else. Jacob Edson, I missed Edson. Yes, Marcus Yepes will be driving the 77, I believe, full-time, as well as Luke Rainey driving part-time for the number 43 in the ARCA series. After that, I'm pretty sure, I believe that's it. Nosler wants me to look at his other thing, so I will get that. We also got a new subscriber this stream. That's great. But we're looking to requests from what? Kalen Nosler has moved to the number 3 car for next season, for Red Bull Motorsports. However, Kalen, you cannot go into the trucks unless Sebastian Kukulon's team advances. Now, Kukulon can still fall near the end of the season. If you are not one of the top teams, that team will not be going into the truck series, and that will pretty much mean that you will not be in the truck series next season. Those announcements will be made later in the off season. But I think that is about it. I am still awaiting on Peter Onjax really fast. He will be coming. To all of you who competed and stayed this entire time, thank you. Congratulations to Zachary Fitzwater for winning the fan vote. Congratulations to Diego Yepes, of course, winning the race. Peter Onjak, of course, defending, and of course, DJ Gibson pulling off the upset in the All-Star Open. But it has been a great stream. I hope you guys really enjoyed this race, and I'm fairly sure we might have hit about 20 again. We have about 11 people in the chat right now, so that's good. But it was definitely a good race and shorter than I thought. But for real, thank you guys for staying. Also, you guys can read what Ryan says in the car in the chat there. But I've been waiting for this for a long time. Hopefully next season, as pretty much confirmed by a fan vote, you guys want Kansas back, so we're going to Kansas for the ARCA All-Star race. I hope that was up to your liking, everyone. Too bad to those 28 drivers who did not advance. That is definitely heartbreak for them, and especially to Brady Burkhart and Aiden Burkhart for destroyed cars going back to the shop this weekend. Of course, I will have to help fix that. Oh, excuse me again. Oh yes, Discord link. Gotcha. I will open up. Screen has frozen. Also, my stream is replaying about 30 minutes slow. What in the world? Okay, get out of here. There we go. Got 3 notifications. Oh my god, I got 3 new subs. Guys, we're almost at 100. Huh. Here we go. Yes, his ARCA team will still be a thing, yo. Let's see. Diego has sent his. In a press release after the race from Diego Yepes, thanks to Monster Motorsport to give me a great car. We also are glad that Jacob Edson is okay. Finally, after too much crap, we finally got a win. Also, my brother will have a big responsibility in the 77 next season. Thanks to everyone for racing. Diego said, thank you everyone to racing, and see you guys at Charlotte. Jacob Edson, I believe you guys also have already known. He is right now the points, or Diego is a big driver, and let me go into the monitor here real quick. Diego is a very big driver, and his younger brother will have to fill in the shoes for him, and Jacob Edson is taking ownership of the Monster Motorsports ARCA team next season. But here we go. We have an announcement from Peter Onjak. I will show that in a moment. But once we get it, I will get it. There is an announcement. Onj Auto has successfully found someone to replace, maybe not replace, but replace the 75 of Patrick Smith as Patrick Smith departs at the end of the season. Peter Onjak will be joining. I need to get Bob NASCAR. And the rest of you, I think all of you are actually in here, but I mean, copy. We'll send this look in the Discord down below. There we go. Think it'll save. It'll save, all changes being saved. There you go. But there's that, and now let me make sure. This is the beautiful. I'm still waiting on Peter to send the entire thing. We're all waiting, Peter. We are all waiting. Come on now, Peter. Jacob, AJ Jones is 4th in points. So there you go. Hey, stream Picard. I'm gonna minimize that so Picard doesn't spam us here. God damn it, Peter. We're all waiting. But it is almost done. Oh boy. But really though, thank you guys for watching this stream. Thank you guys for I believe 9 or 10 of you that are still in here. Actually, we have a lot of people still in here. Damn, how many viewers have we got? Let's take a look at the stats for this right now. We have 13 people watching right now. We have had, what's our peak amount of viewers? 19 viewers, so just less than qualifying apparently. 20 comments, that was Nosler. Alright, goodbye, yo. But we got 12 people watching. We had a peak of 19. We had, look at that, 13 viewers. 13 viewers, for almost a whole hour. That is a record-breaking thing right there. So thank you guys for having fun. Bob, I will get you all acquainted with the series here shortly. I'll get you all that later. Anyway, I'm waiting for Peter to upload it, but no, he's not done yet. Not done yet. We're just gonna minimize that again, just so Sam doesn't get screwed over. But Peter, Pete. Pita. Oh, well, we're losing people. We're losing people, guys. We're hemorrhaging people. Oh, no. Let's see, lowest was 10. Look at that. We had, like, 0 comments and 0 people and then 9 people right away. And then 14, 15, thank you, 18, 19. I don't know when that was. That was probably the big crash, but... you sent it. Did he send it? For everyone in this chat, minus the 3 people that probably know about this, and maybe if you read the chat, we have an announcement from Anj Auto. With the departure of Patrick Smith, as Patrick Smith has pretty much confirmed that he is losing that he is leaving Anj Auto at the end of the season to pursue his own greater teamwork. Peter Onjak has finally hired everyone's favorite Australian driver, Zachary Fitzwater, for the ARCA in the Truck Series. This is Zachary Fitzwater's number 59, Foster's Beer, I think, truck. As you see there, it is Zachary Fitzwater. He will be taking 4 races in the series, in the Truck Series next season. And as we will read right there, as you see, he's typing there. He's going to say hi to Streep. I will read this as well. Peter Onjak, from the words of Peter Onjak. Actually, you know what? Peter, do you have your mic set up? Peter, I'm going to need an answer quick, but if you have your mic set up, why don't you tell the stream yourself? He's going to say no. So it's going to be like, oh, okay. Well, I tried to make something cool, but no. Okay, so what Peter said was, even though we didn't get the win, we do have an announcement. Your Season 1 champion and your Season 2 fan vote winner are in alliance for Season 3. That's right. Fitzwater Australia Racing and Anj Auto are soon to be allied. Also, we have signed Kev Shearer to a second. That is something I did not know. Kev Shearer will be driving for the second Fitzwater Australia Racing ARCA car for Season 3. He will run the 95, no sponsor yet. And the drunk Aussie gets his beer and will run the Foster's number 59. So that means Logan Cloud will have to go searching for more drivers as Kev Shearer will abandon Riggs Racing to go drive for Anj Auto. And of course, Zachary Fitzwater, in probably one of the biggest off-season moves, jumps into a struggling Anj Auto team trying to revive it. Still, that will be an alliance. That is the first of many alliances that will be announced this season. Of course, as AJR Racing and Clay Motorsport has also received an alliance. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the NSDCA All-Star Race. Peter is typing. Again, I'm trying to say goodbye, Peter, and you keep bringing me back in. Logan has the other Logan still. Yes, but he has to find another. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the All-Star Race here. The crazy All-Star Open with almost a 25-car pileup and 3 drivers sent to the hospital. And, of course, the All-Star Race with 1 crash and a very good battle between the big 3 from last season at the end of the race. Thank you guys so much for watching here at Kansas. Thank you guys for watching the NSDCA. And thank you guys for the 90 subscribers. We will see you guys at Charlotte and in Discord. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.